What's up, everybody? Beau-hindman here with another video real quick. I wanted to unbox and show these Fortnite 7-inch figures. File these under Fortnite 7-inch McFarlane toys. I'll be putting these on the playlist, of course. And you might have heard me talk about it, but this is one of the 11 or 12 lines that I now collect. I don't play Fortnite. I've played it before, I guess. Actually, back in the day, we played it in the alpha state or whatever, where it was just literally a builder and you fought zombies. So we played it way back in the day. But this is just one of my favorite lines. I just love these characters. I love the designs, and I love the just the way the characters feel. They're such a great line of toys, just standing on their own. So I realized as I was showing my collection the last week or whatever, I didn't have any of the female characters yet. So I'm gonna remedy that. I'm gonna open these three and go from there. So let's get started on that. Okay, so here we go. We have them lined out. Here's Cuddle Team Leader, Dark Bomber, and Scully. The names are as imaginative as you could imagine. We'll start with Pink Bomber. I wanted all of these. These are a little bit older figures, I believe. I could be wrong, but they're definitely not like, you know, brand new. See, I'm trying to figure out her arm here. But I wanted them still. Like I said, I needed some female characters, and I got them. Does that? It looks like there is a head under there, but there's not. I bet that just comes clean off. They feel like a lot of the McFarlane characters, toys, which is just fantastic. They feel really, really good, really tough. Being that these are female characters, look like they made the arms a little bit thinner. I've noticed those. So the problem with that is that they can feel a little bit more fragile. Not totally fair, you know, because they just don't feel as solid as the regular male characters or robot characters or whatever. But it's just a fantastic, I mean, look at the details on it. I got these, I think, for 10, 12 bucks, something like that, because these are not the newest characters. As you can see from the boxes when I showed you, they're a little bit beat up. So, you know, they're kind of sold a little bit cheaper because I guess people don't want these characters anymore, or they've already you know, bought these characters or moved on or whatever. I imagine that being there's a lot of little boys who play Fortnite. They're taught maybe you don't get the female characters or something. I don't know. Maybe they just don't like them. But I absolutely love these. I think these look fantastic. I'm going to save her for last because she's the coolest. This is Scully. What I like about her, she's got a skull cap on. She's got this cool skull backpack, which just in itself looks really cool. What I like about these characters is that being that they're female characters, they're really, they just feel different than the male characters. They're also a little bit brighter, not brighter as in goofy, but just got a cooler color palette. Look at that. It looks really, really neat. It's got like an iridescent mother of pearl kind of skull there. The weapons are never my favorite part of really any toy. I don't really care much about, you know, toy weapons or whatever. But there you go. That's what those look like. That's their pickaxe and their gun, one of their guns. Notice she got a little knife there. That'd be cool if that came out. Cool sculpt on the face. Of course, the fade of the hair is really, really good. They always do a good job about getting you a character that just looks great. And then when you start to kind of feel them and play them and stuff like that, they just feel really, they're just really, really fun and solid. They just feel like a much more expensive character than they are. And these are no exception. This in particular is a lot more stiff than this one. This one's head is pretty loose, which is kind of surprising. I'm wondering about that. The arms and everything are good, but this is just really, really tight, welded, you know, really, really poseable. It'd be cool to put her in a neat pose with some weapons and stuff like that. Fantastic looking character. I like how this is kind of a flat. It's like a matte finish. It's not glossy, as well as the inside, the green, the aquamarine. That's really, really cool. I would have liked to have a little design on there, but this is a skin in the game, I guess. So they probably just followed that design. Of course, you got the little toe crunches and all that. Really, really awesome. And then this is the one I really wanted for a long time. I don't know why it took so long to get her. Dark Bomber just look at the designs on the shirt. It's got this cool, you know, satin finish on like the leather areas, the kind of leather, whatever areas of chaps. I don't know what that area would be called. It just looks really, really neat. She's not just a goth character. She just looks like a really original character in its own right. Here's her. I guess this is the pickaxe, the ones that look like the pinatas or whatever. Again, they seem to all, well, I don't know why they all have these little tiny backpacks, but they're really, really cute. Oh boy. And I love the semi-satin or iridescent kind of paints they're using on those. That's the thing about McFarlane, that they do is just this really, really nice job with the paint jobs that sometimes are not perfect, like on the Dune characters, which I'll show a little quick preview of that one here soon on my channel. Which way does this go? Sometimes you can forget which way it bends. And the Dune characters, for example, have kind of they have really, really nice molds and just horrible paint jobs. These, on the other hand, seem to have the best of both worlds. They have nice, cool designs, fun designs. They look really cool on a shelf. This is why I got into this line. It's a perfect 7-inch size. It's just like perfect. It sits in the hand well. It's fun to play with. I mean, a kid would just love these. But if you're into posing and taking photos and stuff, these are also great for that because they do look good up close as well. These two, see, even their faces are different. It's not just the same character. Of course, this face is completely different. But, you know, it's not just the same body, the same sculpt. Everything is a bit different on each one. Appears to be different molds and everything. I mean, there's a lot of work that goes into that. But Fortnite being Fortnite and making so much money, McFarlane, I'm sure, had no problem making those changes. So I'm more than happy to add these to my collection. These are going to be the female units, some of the female characters or skins or whatever you call it. Can't wait to add them. I think there's a few more I need to go get. I have the checklist out in a PDF form, and I just pull it up on my tablet and I just cross off the ones that I have and don't have. And I think there's a total of like 33 or so. And so I'm due for probably 10 or 15 more. I'm not sure how many is left. It's one of the rare lines that I want to collect all of them from. I don't get that much with most lines I find of any toy. I go, hey, these are not really that cool. I just want a few of them and want to move on. But these, every time I get even the crappier Fortnite characters, like some of the basic male models and stuff, they're still so fun to play with and just to mess around with that I really, really look forward to collecting more. And these stands are always really, see how nice and big they are? You can definitely see it, but they've used that opportunity to put a Fortnite on there so that you know what it is. You can even dry brush that, make it stand out. So they're taking advantage of the stand while also making a functional stand that helps them, well, if I can get it on there right, helps them stand up easily on the shelf and solidly on the shelf. I haven't had one yet that just falls over all the time. So super happy with this purchase. They were cheap. They've been around for a few years. I'm glad I finally got these. Got into the game late on the Fortnite, but definitely worth it. So enjoy your day, everybody. I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.